luck of the Irish is being packed and shipped to a little town in South Dakota whose luck may have just run out. Leprechaun.
It's out. It's out of the crate.
Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends, the film. One I've never seen, or at least I started to watch it and I fell asleep, but not because of the film. I was tired that night. From 1993, the comedy horror, I guess you could consider it a classic, Leprechaun, starred Warwick Davis, and in her first film, Jennifer Aniston, God bless her, who only a year later would like be the it girl in Hollywood for like 10 years or so. Mm-hmm. But that is the film, The Friend. Of course, with me tonight in the stream is Deleted Scenes, the YouTube Ronin. He's searching for his pot of gold. How are you doing, sir? And I always say, ask what you're drinking. You got anything to drink tonight? Just a little sipper.
I am drinking a little bit of coffee, even though I probably shouldn't be. But this is a little mug. Now.
I got a little peach mango green tea happening. That's a little action. It's by Crystal Light. It's my go-to. It's very inexpensive on Amazon, which is really cool. And I get I kind of try to stock up a little bit. Well, maybe like 4 boxes. I got 4 boxes like a couple weeks ago. But it's kind of my go-to nighttime thing until like I'm ready to go to sleep when I switch over to iced tea. But let's see who is joining us in the chat tonight. FKHC 2005, also known as Tim, is here. He's like, will this be a short film? It is from the golden age of cinema. Oh, well. Deleted Scenes, of course, got the joke a little bit there, too. Of course, I came on the Cosby link for the film, which is for this live stream only. If you watch this later and want to listen to our comments and chats during it, you need to find it on your own. It is, I believe, like on Peacock if you have a subscription. Mm-hmm. If you belong to YouTube, it's out. It's there, but unless you own it. But Hulu, if you get Hulu, I think it's on Hulu. I think. I'm not sure about that one, but it's out there, and probably on this weekend. I'm sure, being St. Patrick's Day weekend, which is why we're doing this, because one, I've never seen this film. This is kind of like a first-time watch for me, and it is St. Patrick's Day weekend. It is a weekend to drink lots of green things, wear green, just in general, pull out any kind of Irish garb or accents or whatever. It is that time of year. What are you Irish? Deleted Scenes?
Partially.
You are partially Irish. That is cool. I'm not sure. I know I'm a mutt. I really need to do one. I want to do one of those heredity tests. Well, not heredity. You know what I'm talking about. The gene test thing, and to find out what I am made of. And I think that'd be kind of fun. I know I'm Scandinavian. I do know that. I've got Viking stock. And I do know I do have some English in me. I think there's a little Scottish. But other than that, I really don't know. And it'd be interesting to kind of see the fiddly tidbits of me. Let's keep going now. Anybody else? Let's say anything in chat. Slasher Fred has joined us in the chat. So what makes the original movie a classic is that it's all about consequences of greed. This movie was a big shock for a lot of people with Warwick Davis because he had been in the 2 classic George Lucas movies, Return of the Jedi and Willow, which were both kid friendly. That is true. And in fact, this movie was originally intended to be straight up horror, but Warwick Davis kind of lent it a little levity in his portrayal, and they kind of went with it.
Yeah, he kind of went into the Robert Englund direction that he kind of took Freddy later on, where Freddy was starting to joke a lot more.
Because they were originally trying to do something like a Friday the 13th or something like that. But instead, they kind of shifted and went towards the Critters area, which is kind of funny. It's kind of hard, but it's funny, and you still get the blood, guts, and gore, but you're gonna have a laugh, which is kind of fun. But yeah, that's all that's said about anything in the chat tonight. Let's go ahead. Let's start this puppy. Don't show notifications. There we go. Select the media. Load the local video file. See what comes up here. Let's see. Yeah, I got 2 in my little video file here. I got Leprechaun and the one for tomorrow night, Fish Called Wanda.
I see.
Let me pause it for now. Whoop, pause. Okay, 3 seconds in, you can see where I'm at. I got some COG stuff on the film. Like I said, before we get going, please join us on Cosby Now. If you come across this later and you're looking for the film outright, the picture of it, we can't. YouTube gets a little weird about copyright stuff. So this is just this is a social gathering of friends watching a movie, talking about it, kind of chatting, have a little fun. That is the concept of Films with Friends. It's not something you can see. We do have the movie during the stream on Cosme that you can watch when you're here, but you got to be here. If you come later and are expecting to see the movie, like I said, you got to try Peacock. But it's out there. Yeah. So that's getting on things because I'm tired of getting nasty notes from people.
Yeah, because folks, don't complain to the creators like us. If it is a rule that you don't like, please, by all means, tell YouTube because we want to show you these films.
Yeah, I'd love to have a little. Just show them, just have the film going and you can just hear us. But like I said, if someone goes, well, this is stupid, it's like Quiet Spot. This, for me, Big Al Presents. I'm Big Al. This is social time for me. This is for fun. I don't make any money. I'm not looking to make any money. This is just me because I live alone and this is kind of my social life. So it could be a little sad to say that, but let's just go with that. I'm going to start the film at the 3-second mark for those who might want to start later because this thing wouldn't pause at first. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Ka-chink, 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 ka-chink.
Yep. This is
what's a car?
Lionsgate?
Cinemark. Oh, it is Lionsgate. Okay.
Yeah, Lionsgate. I think Lionsgate has the.
This sucker started over again.
Oh, you started.
Okay.
Me for a second.
We're at the 8 second. We're at the 11 second, 12, 13. Okay, you should be caught up by now. Yeah, restarted on us. Cosby does weird things, but it's how we watch the movie. Ooh. I'd love the design of the Leprechaun here. Because they didn't try to get like out there with it. They kept it like a leprechaun.
Mhm. Okay. The late great
That's right.
Trimark Pictures. Yeah.
What's funny is, from what I understand, at the credits, there are two thank yous. One to George Lucas for giving Warwick Davis the time off to do this because he was under a contract or something.
Mhm.
And another was to Dan Quayle, a former vice president, because he helped speed through Warwick Davis's visa or something so he can work on the film.
Huh.
You know, Dan Quayle gets a bad rep, but you know, he helped get this film made. God bless him. Oh, Jameson, very appropriate. Jennifer Aniston, yes.
Mhm.
Not the girl on the screen, just the name.
Ken Oland
Ken,
did a lot of TV at the time.
yeah, he was kind of like in a lot of stuff, a lot of movies. He was a good looking guy. He just kind of went away. I know he does like stuff behind scenes now. But has Ken Oland done anything like major recently? Not really. This Darby O'Gill sequel's weird. Got to have at least one of those.
So as Fred says, if you guys ever see Tim Burton's first movie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Mark Holton, who played Ozzy, played Pee-wee's spoiled, greedy neighbor, Francis.
Yes, yeah. He did. He wanted his bicycle. That is an underappreciated movie sometimes. As much as people do love it, I think it's even more so underappreciated. That's a brilliant film. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Ooh, that's a nice little kettle there. I like that. I don't have a kettle. I have a briki, like the Greek coffee pot. I don't use it for coffee. I just use it for heating water for my ramen cup, so it doesn't spill.
And as Slasher Fred brought up in the chat, this is like the only movie where the Leprechaun uses this tactic of using a child's voice to lure people in.
Yeah, I mean that's a big trope of lots of legends.
Yeah,
it's even in like the modern day. Anyone who follows the Bigfoot legends, like in Alaska, they say that sometimes you hear a child crying and it lures people into the woods and they get captured, attacked, or whatever by a big hairy beast. Gotta love his socks. They don't really show his face that much early on. It's a good. I think it's a good tactic. Like he's more worried about the gold than the fact that his wife is dead. Yeah, they say you can find the gold. Doesn't mean he ain't gonna want it back. And this one really wants it back. Kind of an interesting thought. Like he's using the 4-leaf clover like a cross against a vampire, considering the legend of the shamrock as it does with St. Patrick's. Except that's a 3-leaf clover. That's like a nitpick I have with St. Patrick's Day stuff when they have a 4-leaf clover. It should be a 3-leaf clover because that's the whole deal with St. Patrick. You know what I mean, Delisi?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Where's me gold, Danny boy? I wonder if he just talked him into what's about to happen, or if he actually was able to do a little dipsy doodle on him. Well, the poor guy. Nice song choice. Boy, that tells you a lot about her character right there. Little on the ditzy side. I gotta give Jennifer Aniston a lot of credit. She has barely aged. She's 56 and still stunning. I'm not sure about those shoes with that dress, though. Are there tarantulas in North Dakota?
Yeah, there are now.
I mean, really? Are there? I mean, that's just kind of a weird thing just to have crawling around in a house in North Dakota. New Mexico could understand, but it's North Dakota. Actually, it'd be kind of a nice, nice bones of the place. He is right. Just clean it up. Do you think she's had a nose job? It looks like she's had a nose job.
I
mean,
would expect, yeah.
Since this, because her nose looks a lot bigger in this than I'm used to. I watch Friends every day. But I'll give her credit. If she did, they did a good job. I personally don't like spiders myself. Oh yeah, he was the stripper kid in summer school.
Yeah.
Nah, She's a smitten kitten. Oh man, that kid's familiar too. Where else have I seen him? Yeah, he's been in a few things I remember, but
Hello to Emoji Queen, Lady Mist.
hi, Lady Mist. Welcome, welcome. Like I said, on Cosby. Tune on in. We're just not too far into the film. About 17, almost 18 minutes. Go for a beer. It's weird looking at that kid. I just read he's 44 years old now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, see, those shoes are much better for what she's going to be up to. Plus, I prefer a flatter sneaker to a heel. It was funny. I was thinking about that today, just out of the blue. I was like, I really like a flatter heel. I don't like a high heel shoe.
Slasher Fred in the chat says, do you ever see that cult classic baseball movie Rookie of the Year? It also came out the same year.
Yep,
Rebecca Garman was in that as well.
I have seen that. That's the one with the kid with the tight tendon in his arm.
I believe so, yes. Sasha Fred also says, I think that the movie Leprechaun Returns is a direct sequel to the original movie because the movie is now focused on Tori's daughter. I haven't seen the sequels, so I can't speak to.
Yeah, like I said, this is the first time I've seen this, so I don't know much about the lore except the basic premise. Hello, Lady Miss, joining us in Cosby. Welcome, welcome. Is he not quite? Is he like supposed to be slightly on the slow side?
Yeah, that's the idea I got. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, he's been sitting there for 10 years. No wonder he's like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dang it.
Whoa, there we go. Still a pretty spry little four-leaf clover after 10 years. Oh, yummy. I see those buckets there, and I always think of I always think of crabs, bushel of crabs. I know most people would think of like fruit, but I'm from Maryland. Yeah, look at that pile of newspapers back there. Something like that might be worth something.
Yeah.
Old newspapers. Every
Oh,
now
yeah.
and then you come across. I remember here we had a paper called the Washington Star, and I had the last issue, like after when they went out of business. Sadly, some mice found it quite enjoyable while it
Huh.
was in storage.
Yeah. Slasher Fred said this movie was a big change from any horror monster antagonist because we usually think of witches, vampires, or even trolls. Leprechauns are usually the hero. Yeah.
Yeah. Heroes or just mischief makers.
Yeah.
They're not like horror. Because this time of year, one of my favorite films to watch, and I'll probably watch sometime this weekend, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. And they're not exactly, they can be a little snippy, but for the most part, they're decent folk. Man, I love the lines of an old truck like that.
Cinderland's Castle Tolkien. Get it. Get that away from him. Okay.
After what he has said he saw, see the rainbow, and then finding just out of the blue a bag of gold coins, I might actually be thinking maybe this leprechaun thing is true.
Quit eating the evidence.
do you watch South Park?
On occasion.
Have you seen the one where Cartman finds the gold and starts eating it?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's just, yeah. And, it does basically what South Park does. Just, I do like that bag. That's kind of cool. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
That this little kid would think that for him. Like I think Slasher Fred brought up earlier, his character in Pee-wee's Big Adventure is such an a-hole, but here he's kind of he's very sympathetic. This Karate Kid sequel's weird. Paint the fence.
Sand my floor any day.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Well, I mean, okay, totally misogynistic here. Jennifer Aniston is she just just is,
And watch the hands, buddy.
Because not only is she an attractive woman, but I hear she's like a pretty nice woman too, which is Scratched by leprechaun.
Stay on task.
You do?
Wait, what?
Hello, hey.
It was that monkey.
But if you look at the scratches, they're much too wide to be cat scratches, unless it's like a cheetah or something. Oh, nasty.
Well, I did swallow that gold coin.
Three guys that paint.
It says during the scene when the leprechaun kills the pawn shop owner, he sings. This all makes me think of the original Invisible Man, where Jack Griffin also sings Kid Song. Ah.
Oh, when he go, here we go gathering nuts in May. The Invisible Man. Why he's booking on that tricycle though? Little legs were going. Collectible Joe's coins.
A nickel.
A what?
I'm saying a nickel. Sorry. Not funny.
Because the coin could be worth something even more than just, how much it weighs in gold. Sometimes wish like I could go back and tell my younger self to invest in like gold and silver, a little at a time, build it up. I'd love to have something like a doubloon, a pirate treasure. Ooh. I thought he was biting something else there for a second. It's an interesting way to kill somebody. You see those little coffee cups. Do they even use those anymore at diners? I would think be all big mugs now. He's getting around. Well, he does pull over. That's showing some social responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have white socks?
It kind of looks like it. Tonight's Avatar, folks.
Oh, ow.
Give me what I want and I'll go away.
Blue Lives Matter.
Hasn't called for backup yet.
Nope. He's pretty fast for having shorter legs. You'd think the cop could outrun him.
Well, he is supernatural, so
True.
magical. Yeah.
Well, that was dumb. But right where he wanted you.
And hello to Ghost Planet Max Inc. 1.0 says, I own all of the movies on DVD.
Awesome.
Right on.
Thanks for joining in, Ghost Planet. Like I said, if you can join us on Cosby if you want. This is the first time I've ever seen the movie, so I'm kind of having fun. Say you're watching it. Ooh, it's chilly night. See his breath. So you're just giving up. He's like sitting down, basically giving up for the kill. Go from behind the tree and then, oh no, from above. Oh, it's gonna be painful. Ouch.
There we go.
That crackle and pop.
Ghost Planet also says, I own a pop of him. My mom got me. Right on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dead cow is good.
So you're going to use this cow out here?
He's talking about kale salad. You got to rip up. But he has a point. KPL high and mighty. I remember someone trying to catch Bob Barker on that because Bob Barker was a huge animal activist.
Uh-huh.
And they were saying, well, what about your shoes? He's like, they're vinyl. They're it's like it's fake. He's like, everything I have is fake.
Pills, pills, pills. Where are my pills?
Lucky charms. How old are those cereals?
And Taya Hansen, it's a devil, huh?
Getting all the shoes. Isn't there some legend? I don't know if it's for leprechauns or brownies or whatever, but if you're like getting chased, if you throw them a shoe that's messed up, they have to sit there and clean it and fix it.
Something like that. Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
It just
There he
brought
is.
that
Yeah.
to mind.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, but like, there's like, they literally, that's all they worry about. No matter like if they're in the middle of trying to kill you, you can stop them by throwing shoes at them, and they have to take care of the shoes. This is you can already tell by like this. This is her first film, but you can already kind of see that she has this nice ease on screen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Good timing, and she feels natural. You know. One ringy dingy, two ringy dingy. Well, brains, yeah, guts, no. Have to shoot a little lower for that. Yeah, he's got some nice hair. He's got that good 80s hair.
80s hair.
So this may be from the early 90s, but yeah, it's still good 80s hair.
I will go out alone to investigate a strange noise out here in the stinky darkness.
And you're not a female, so the final girl, you know, you might not be the final guy. Ouch! Ooh, I felt that. Gee. Boy, he's putting up a fight. Ooh. Don't waste your gunshots, kid. How many shots that thing hold?
And the thing is, he's not lying. It's just that no
He's
one
not.
believes him.
He's a known quantity in the area. He, like I said, what was the last week? UFOs or Bigfoot? He's always seeing things, and when something does happen, like a leprechaun attack, get some mercurochrome on that bad boy. That'll light it up.
Yeah.
That's a very wide truck. Do it fast, do it fast, do it fast. You're too slow, do it fast.
They wouldn't kill that kid, would they?
I should be under the hood.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh. Burn his nose. Uh, Good Lord. That's against the laws of physics. Ouch.
Hmm.
Well, that came in handy. Arr, 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 arr.
Eh.
Seriously? After like a 2-minute call?
Hmm.
I've seen that guy before.
Hmm.
William Newman. Oh yeah, he's been all kinds of stuff. Oh, we're going to see him again in another film on my list in October. Silver
Ah.
Bullet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, got that scheduled. Nah. There's something hot about that. I would start announcing that I know where your gold is. Let's go. We'll give you your gold back. And probably follow along and not hurt you. Well, until after you guys gold. I like that old-fashioned well. It's kind of cool. Whoa, it just popped out of nowhere. He seems so happy. It's almost like Gollum getting the ring.
Yeah.
Not quite, I'll bet. There's one piece that ain't there. Ow. Ow. Ooh. We're cooking now. Oh, Lord.
Sasha Fred says the Leprechaun theme music is a very cult classic theme. So I take it this continues into the other films.
Oh, he's grabbing his Lucky Charms.
Mhm.
I'd be blasting its head off.
Mm.
It's like someone. I'm surprised they're not trying to talk to him, or at least yell at him, like, "Why are you still attacking us? We gave you your gold back."
With infinite ammo and stormtrooper aim. Of course, shooting it doesn't help because we've proven that.
Yeah, well, it slows them down though. I figure if all you got's a gun, like if you've got a shotgun and Godzilla's coming after you and you can't run, you might as well shoot. I mean, but try to be smart about it, like aim for the eyes. Maybe, like I said, it should have blown his head off while he was laying there.
Ghost Plant says Mrs. Warwick is the leprechaun. He brings the pain. Yeah, I don't think he did the most recent couple of them. So leprechaun name is not lived in the original film director says his real name was Basil. Because Basil is a vicious leprechaun. He makes Fisher the leprechaun clay artist from Power Rangers, and the Super Sentai look tame, and Lucky the leprechaun look tame too. Yeah.
Yeah, work was in this 1, 2, 3, 4, In the Hood, and Back to the Hood. And then Origins was the guy who was Hornswoggle in WWF or E.
Dylan Postal, yeah.
Yeah. See, he's got to do the shoes. Yeah. I knew I heard something like that. Maybe somebody was telling me about this. Gotta do the shoes. Gotta do the shoes. That's funny though. I'm gonna say I figured he could transport. Ah!
Little wily coyote there.
Yeah. Speed it up. I would say why not wake the guy up, but I guess it is well past visiting hours. A little interesting cockeyed angle there.
Yeah.
Whoop, there we go again. Tim's like, this is a weird episode of Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friends is one of my comfort shows. It's almost always on. Well, several hours a day anyway here. That's kind of like Leave It On and that or Big Bang Theory.
That's funny. The friends got dark when the vicious but thirsty leprechaun. He dressed as that. Yeah.
The little arms are moving too. I read somewhere that they filmed her running in slow-mo because he had a hard time really getting that thing to go because of the gloves on his hands.
Hmm.
Wee. Now, someone who uses a wheelchair, it can be fun sometimes to like rev that sucker up a little bit. Tim doing the short jokes again.
Courtney Cox was too busy with the Scream films to notice about their Steel Leprechaun trash in the set. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice little Jeep there. I ripped the entire bunch up and just shove it at him, hoping one of them's 4-leaf. It's a nice angle on her.
Also goes planning if he gets to gold, hey, no movie. No sequel.
Tim says when he was in London in 2023, he saw Warwick Davis hosting an ITV game show. Ooh!
Okay then.
He's replacing the eyeball. I love it. He's not using it anymore, is he? Yeah, keep telling yourself that, kid. Look, they found Judge Crater. So this is Snow White then.
Yeah.
I was talking to Birdman, and I was telling him, it's like, well, when I get it, I'm going to watch it and I'm going to review it. And he's like, what if you end up liking it? I was like, then I am going to begrudgingly say it's a good movie. Only honest reviews at Big Al Presents. Da da da. I have the power of the shamrock. It's like, how's your leg? I knew it's him as he runs by.
That had to be an ad lib.
But a good one. If it was a good one. How's your leg? Ooh. It's like you'll get it in 10 to 12 hours. Ooh. I'm melting. Oh, he's a determined little guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna go whoosh. I don't know if it would have done that, but crispy fried leprechaun. Oh, gee, now they show up. i.e., Leprechaun 2. Well, that is Leprechaun. It's the first time I watched it, and I had a really good time watching it. That was a lot of fun. Glad everybody could join and kill it with fire. Just die, you son of a bitch. Well, you when you got a supernatural, beastie that you're fighting, you really gotta. He's got to be hard to kill. I mean, so deleted scenes. What you got coming up in the week ahead?
All right. Well, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for Western Cinema Presents this Sunday at 4 p.m. This week's movie is going to be The Quick and the Dead.
Ooh,
As we continue to pay tribute to the late,
Gene
great,
Hackman.
legendary Gene Hackman.
That's a good film. Very underrated film, I believe.
It is. And, of course, live from Sparkwood in 21, which is my Twin Peaks retrospective series that I co-host with Troy Pacelli, Netter's Network and Aged Boomer. That'll be Tuesday at 8:30 for part 2 of the fan film Queen of Hearts. And of course, join me next Thursday, and then of course, join me Thursday night, 11:30, for coming attractions, and find out what I'm doing in the next week. And of course, stay tuned for any reviews or any, occasionally I go on and do a random video. So just, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications and all that good stuff.
Hey, look, Alan and Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah, me twice. I was twice as nice for this film. Special thanks to George Lucas, Dan Quayle, Congressman June Lockhart.
June Lockhart, Glenn Larson.
Where are they getting? Wow.
I know.
Some guy named Jonathan. And Uncle Sal. But as for my channel, of course, check out my my various reviews that I have up. Hopefully tomorrow at some time, probably later in the night, I'll have up a review for the Netflix film The Electric State. I think that's what it's called. Starring Chris Pratt and starting over again. Okay, leaving Cosby. So I'll have that up. Of course, I've got some other ones up. I did one for Monster Summer that I filmed from last year that someone mentioned to me. It sounded interesting. I watched that. Mickey 17, of course, which is the big movie out now. And of course, I did a review for the Best Picture Oscar winner, Anora. So you can find out what I thought about that. The Monkey, a few others. And like I said, as they come out, I'll do that. And tomorrow night, I will be joining Netter on Netter's Network with Netter and Troy. We're going to be watching A Fish Called Wanda. And that is always going to be, that's a fun film. Ken's coming to kill me. I would just love that part. When that film first came out, me and my friends all saw it, and we were saying that line. I mean, just for weeks and weeks and weeks. Just every now and then, someone would go, "Ken's coming to kill me." And ever since I heard about doing that, Fred, I've been doing it here at home. just doing that. It's really, sometimes I annoy myself, but it is kind of a lot of fun. Not sure what the film 2 weeks from tonight is, but next Saturday night, I will be hosting a film once again, being joined by Evelyn Hampton in a film that she kind of roundabout suggested called Inframan, 1975 Japanese thing. It's kind of like a little Power Rangers, a little Ultraman, little Kamen Rider kind of a thing from the mid 70s. I hear it's like really, really bad, but in a really, really fun way. Looking forward to that because that does look funny. I did the intro for it, like I did my little intro once here, and I was watching the trailer and I'm like, oh my Lord, this is going to be interesting. So I'm really looking forward to that. Of course, like I said, just keep an eye out for any reviews. Next at 10 o'clock in about 15 minutes or so, you can join Troy Pacelli and his I'm not sure who he's going to have on tonight. Probably sure Age Boomer and Netter will be on for Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Not sure what their topic may be. And of course, he'll tell you everything else that they're on. Like, are you doing unscripted this week?
I am not. No.
Are you not? That's fine. I just thought about you didn't do it because you've got stuff going on.
Right, yeah, I do. Ordinarily, for those of you who might not be familiar with my channel, I do a show Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern called Unscripted. It's kind of really, I pick kind of a topic that's, kind of widely reported topic during the week, and I kind of put my 2 cents in on it.
Kind of a state of the world. Kind of a state of something in the news.
State of the news. Sometimes political, usually not.
Sometimes, whatever. Basically, whatever's on your mind, and you just kind of go on about it.
Something to have an opinion on that week. And
he's not doing it that, but of course, after his show is always Geeky Geezers. Watch that, and that's always a big show. But I want to thank everybody for joining us. Like I said, 2 weeks from now, again on Friday night, we'll figure something fun to watch. I'm sure. I have a couple ideas just that popped into my head just watching this, but me deleting the scenes. We'll figure out something fun to watch. You got any final words? Like people to hear? No.
Well, as I always say at the end of every show, I like to thank everyone for joining us. Those of you who are here in the chat, like Tim, Lady Mist, Slasher Fred, Ghost Planet. It's good to see everybody. And of course, thanks to everyone who watches the replay. Of course, remember that you would either need your own copy or catch the movie on Peacock, where it's available for free. So, I
believe Hulu as well.
Hulu, all right, cool. Hulu as well. All right.
Let me check here. Yes, it's on Hulu if you have a subscription.
All right, cool. So as I always say, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy. Don't steal a leprechaun's bag of gold, because it's going to upset him.
It definitely don't swallow a piece.
It is how we win. Yeah, don't swallow one either. Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. Hope everyone has a very happy, very safe weekend ahead. Like I said, tune in to Troy Pacelli tonight. Say, hi for Big Al. Big Al film with friends, right? Or however. Just get, just nice when people do that. I think it's kind of fun. But of course, like I said, Monday is St. Patrick's Day. Hope everyone has a wonderful time. Go easy on the green beer. Or if you're like really serious, go easy on the Guinness, or Killian's, Jameson, whatever I said, the Baileys. Yeah, there's a lot of great options out there to really have fun with on St. Patrick's Day. But a good weekend to pull out some Irish films, watch it. Darby O'Gill, The Quiet Man, definitely two that I always like to watch. But take care, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Love having you here. Take care, and till we meet again, hope you find something fun to watch.